Okay, so I've been looking for a long layer hairdo for quite some time. I cut my own hair and I typically just kind of randomly pull sections out and kind of cut and that's it. And then I kind of angle the scissors down, I pull it out and I just kind of play with it. So I just don't know a hairstylist and I don't know where to go. So I went back online to YouTube to see if, and I apologize for my clothing, but it's freezing, so I'm not going to be in a tank top doing this. But I went online looking for a good video on long layers, and I know that there are a few, and I found this one who is Tina and Geo. And I'll link her in here. I was looking for my hairbrush. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen with me and my hair. I have curly hair. I blow dried it. It's straight. Well, I mean, ish. So I don't know what to think. I know that I want some layers, and I wanted to try a different technique. It's very long. It's jeepers creepers. Well, it's long. It's maybe all the way down there. It's about, let's see, 3/4 of the way down my back. So, so this is an interesting thing to try, but I'm super excited, and she loved the way hers came out, and I read the comments and tons of people were very happy. We're gonna do it. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is brush it forward. Now I don't have a brush, but I do have this comb. So I'm just gonna start combing it through right now so that I can tip my head upside down. And ow, my poor hair. I put conditioner in it too, but it's just very flyaway. The one she referenced, they had done it with dry hair as well. So I washed it, conditioned it, and blew it dry so that I would have a straighter, I don't know if that was bad or worse, but I wanted to, kind of have the true length of it and work my way up. I don't know why I started at the top today. I don't know. Probably because I'm scared. I'm excited, nervous, whatever you want to call that. Okay. All right, so the first thing you do is you flip your head completely forward, like this. You smooth all of your hair forward, and then you catch it into a ponytail, depending on where you want your cut, how long you want your layers, and I don't want to take off length. I just want to add, well, maybe a little length, but I just want to add layers. I'm going to pull mine as close to my forehead line as possible. I hope this is catching on here. So that I have, oh my gosh, this is hard to do with thick hair. I want to maintain my length. And I believe in the higher up you go on your head is the shorter that the layers will come out. Okay, so this is what you have. It is funny. Okay, so now you start here and you trim. What am I doing? You just start trimming across. I'm going to put her video on so that I can see to make sure I'm not screwing this up. So she had another ponytail right about here. I don't know why that one is, maybe just to keep it neat and tidy. But nonetheless, I'm following it step by step. So, okay, here we go. So now I have this. My ponytail is about 1 inch back from my forehead line. I do not have hair cutting scissors. I'm doing this spontaneously. I'm using some very old Creative Memories scissors. But I've only used them for cutting my hair. They cut very little else, if anything else. We don't have to have that one, but what the heck. So she was cutting hers off to her chin. That's a lot of hair for me. So I am going to just grab it and chop off these scraggly ends. There's no going back now. So I have that straight across, just like that. Let me just get that little corner. I mean, I guess in the realm of things that really isn't good. Yep, hers looks like mine. Okay, oh, and you divide it into 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. I think that's about even. Maybe a little bit more with that first one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they all feel about equal. Okay, so as long as I have one done, I'll know the width, the thickness. All right, now where did she put this in placement? Okay, so it went pretty high up, so I'm gonna put it like right here. Okay, 1 is done. Now I have 2 and 3. Yeah, that feels about even. Oh, goodness gracious. What am I doing? I'm just so sick of my hair. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And you know, I've been doing the same thing to it for the past 3 years. And I figured, well, honestly, I mean, true confessions, I haven't been to a hairdresser since I was about 25 years old or 26. So, that's a few decades ago. Ooh. Okay. I hope that these are up high enough. All right. That one's a little low. Okay. All right, there we go. 3 ponies. Now what? And you fan the hair out. So I'm just going to run my comb through it again, although that didn't really fan it out. And you just fan it out in your hands. Okay. And then you just cut like that. Point cuts, I believe they're called. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work on my hair. Her hair was a lot thicker. All right, we're just going to keep going through it. I don't even know how to get it fanned out. Jeez. It won't stay fanned out. Maybe I just won't drag it that far. Okay. Okay. There's one section. Kind of chopping away randomly. Okay, 2 of them will be blunt straight across. It's a little harder to tell on my hair than, but this one is a little more jaggedy looking. Okay, so let's move on to number 2. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to go back to doing it the way I always had, which was a little time consuming, but it worked. It was good enough, or maybe I'll try a hairdresser. Who knows? It's so funny because I have no idea what I'm doing, but yet I don't trust anybody else with my hair. Crazy. I can't see between these 2 pieces. Oh my god. Seriously? I know what I'm going to do. There we go. I'm going to tip my head down like this. Okay. I just want to go back to that first one for a little bit. And it'll grow again, right? If it's really bad. Last one. Here we go. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just too long. Maybe I have to do it shorter because to get that thicker part where it fans out, you know? Okay. Okay, so apparently this is it. And then we take it off and then we look. I don't think this has put in nearly the amount. Okay, we're going to check it out. Doesn't seem like it put in any of the layers I'm looking for, but take that last one out. It actually did. Wow. Okay, so it's not as layered as I wanted, but it's definitely layered. Even the front part. Even the front part. See that? You see those little layers? It's a mild layering. I think I'm good with it for now. I'm going to style it and see what it comes out like. But I can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see the variations in length. Let me just fluff it out here. See all that? And I know my hair is dry and kind of crazy right now, but so it doesn't look so good. But let me try. Where are these? Okay. So these pieces are ones that I was worried about. This one seems to be a little bit longer. I am going to actually, I'm used to cutting these. These are the ones that I always have to cut. So I'm actually going to cut that right like that. Pull this one over, smooth it with my fingers, hold it at an angle. Ow, 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 ow. Just a little bit of an angle. And that'll be a little bit of a wispier. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. You know, okay. So for instance, where's that layer I just had? Here's that layer versus the 4 or so, 5 inches after. See, it works. And if I went shorter, okay, so here's another one. The end of one of the long ones from the back versus the length right here coming off the side. So I am really excited. If I go shorter, it'll come out even better. I'm just kind of feel this out. I'm not really sure how short I want to go. But let me throw a few curls in here and just see what's what. I like the look of it straight though. I know it kind of looks frizzy and crazy, but I would smooth this down. And see where we go from there. So let me play for a minute and I'll be back. Okay, so while my curling iron is heating up, I looked at the back of it in the mirror and I decided I didn't like the way the back looked. There just was not enough layers and it had a really tapered end. So I am going to cut a little bit more off so I can try to kind of just kind of tailor that up a little bit. So I've just put it back in my ponytail. I'm just going off to about another 1.5 inches. And I feel like I will be much happier with that. I'm going to divide it into my 3 ponytails again. Basically, I'm doing the whole thing all over again. Ugh, just because I'm going to skip the ponytails though. I don't really know why I have to do that. I'm just going to try it like this time. See if it fans out a little bit better for me than in that ponytail. And if I can get a few extra layers in there, that would be great. So I am going to just take my scissors. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm doing it all down there. You probably couldn't see a thing. But you just kind of, same idea. I'm just snipping away randomly. Okay. Oh, that's why they do the ponytail. Now I don't know which. All right. Well, I mean, I can kind of guess. Rookie move. All right. I'm not even a rookie at cutting my hair, but I'm definitely a rookie at something like this. I would never thought to do something like this. All right. Yeah. The ponytails help keep it out of your eyes too. Okay. I'm going to fan this one out. Oh my gosh. And here we go. Whoops. Okay, kind of a big one there. The scissor slipped. Okay, and then for the third one, all right, there we go. All right, that's enough. Let's see what happened now. Ugh. Better. Lots and lots of little bits of layers. Much better. I'll have to look at the back length, but again, I didn't get quite that layering going right here that I want. So again, I am going to pull it over and trim that out myself. Took about another 2 inches off of right there. Going at an angle. And then same thing as what I'm going to do over here. Just take about another 2 inches off. Holding it out at an angle and just going like that. And then, okay, my curling iron is hot, so I'm ready to see what. Now in her video, she does a beautiful blowout. I don't have the tool to do that, although I did buy it because I'm dying to try that thing. So I am going to just use my curling iron. We'll see what we get. Okay, I will be right back. I think the other way that I do it, I have more layers, but they're not in the same placement. So this is interesting to me. That's why I'm dying to like do something with it and then see, put a little bit more on and then see what's what. I can't wait to try blow drying it out like she does. All right. Now, no promises for what's coming, but I'll give it a try. Okay, so I am going to, actually it actually looks much better just even putting that in. All right, so I am going to take the front piece right here. Pull that up and roll that down. 2, 3, 4. I really don't like to hold heat on my hair. Ooh, that gave a nice pretty little wave. And then these I'm just gonna grab and twist back. 2, 3, 4. Well, this I think is definitely not working out quite. I gotta roll it forward, I think, because I'm not really getting those layers. So this is going forward as in like a slight roll under. Let me try this one again. I'm going to try rolling it under. 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we'll just see what happens since I don't really know what I'm thinking of it curl wise. But my hair has a natural curl, so you know, I guess that's why I've always been afraid to go somewhere, is I'm afraid someone won't work with it properly. Because I don't know who to go to. So I'm thinking that this may be perfect layers for when my hair is wet and I just put in my curl cream and I let the curls do what they want to do, rather than trying to force them to do something they're not wanting to do, like a I hate using curling irons. Ooh, that made a pretty curl. All right, so pretty soon, here we go. Let's just get this part moving. Again, I'm just rolling it, taking it from the end and rolling it under. And then we'll see. I think I might need to add a few more layers. These layers are really, really long. So I'm gonna have to see, you know, how it turns out with a curl to see if I get those tousled layers, which is what I'm looking for. I mean, I'm kind of getting them up front a little bit, but let me see about doing this again. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with the back. Geez, I know my hair's dark. It's really hard for you guys to see. The camera there's just, you know, dark hair. It just doesn't pick up the light on camera. But for whatever of it you can see, it is coming out really nice. Like, I am shocked at how nice this turned out. And, you know, I can see it a lot better in the mirror. I'll have to do a full a full style video so everybody can see what it actually looks like. Yeah. Let me see. I'm just not getting quite as much layer and volume to it in the layers as I was hoping. So I do think I'm gonna have to throw some more layers in there. Don't really know how I'll do that. I'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to look at it. There must be a way, but I'm gonna finish curling it all the way around the back so that I can see exactly what I'm working with, layer wise, tassel wise. I do love a messy head of hair. Okay. All right. There it is by the back. Now you guys have seen it and I haven't seen it. So of course the hoodie doesn't help. Okay, I do see some. Yep, I do. They're very, very long. Yeah, so I just have to grab it by sections and just keep curling because I am getting it. They are back there. They're just harder to find because my hair is so long. But it does look really nice. Not the best hair video with a hoodie. Sorry about that. I wasn't really thinking about that at the time. All right, one more time on this side, and then I think we're good to go after this. We'll see. I don't know, maybe I should have rolled it the other way. Rolled it out? I don't know. Okay, so there you can see there's the piece that I just curled. So then, when I kind of fluff it all back, where'd my mirror go? I stepped right out of view. I do think they're there. Okay, so I'm gonna mess with this But overall, it was a success, I would say. I need a few more in there, or a little bit shorter. So I will play with it. Maybe take my scissors up a little higher on my point snips. But honestly, it's good enough for today. It's good enough for a first try, you know, and getting my bearings with it and seeing what's what, how to work with my hair. So the two girls that I saw, their hair was very straight, but one did say that she has very wavy hair. So, and she did exactly this. But I just think that mine is so long. I think it's either gonna, maybe I just have to do 2 ponytail one. I know there's a 2 ponytail one. Maybe I do that one so that it gets more layers in the back. But I don't want it chopped up like a, you know, like a, oh, what were those old hairdos that we had when I was little? Oh my gosh. A shag. I don't want today's version of a shag. Maybe midstream between long layers and a shag, but just not too chopped up and not too short. So overall, okay, I'm happy with it. I like it. I'll work with it over the next few weeks and see what's what. And if it's not working out, then I take scissors to it one more time. Thanks for joining me. See you guys next time.